Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, I'm Kenny. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my Nigerian jollof rice recipe. Sorry if I sound really snuffy, I have cold. These are the things I'll be using for my tomato sauce: Scotch bennet, which is Rodo. I'm using half of that. 2 bell peppers, which is Tatase. 1 tin of plum tomato. You can use the chopped and you can use the peeled as well. Concentrated tomato, onion and garlic. I didn't have ginger that day. I would have added ginger as well. I'll start by blending everything together in this blender. I've already washed and cut the onions. I'll start by cutting the tatase, which is the bell pepper. I'll cut them into pieces and I'll add the scotch bonnet, the half scotch bonnet. You can use more scotch bonnet if you like spicy food. I don't like spicy food, is the reason I'm using half of the scotch bonnet. You know, UK scotch bonnet is too strong, and if you don't like spicy food at all, you can skip the scotch bonnet. Then I'll put the onions and the garlic. Then I'll add the plum tomato too, which is 1 thing of it. I'll add it in there, and I'm using 1.5 spoons of the concentrated tomato. You can use more of this too or less of it, depending on how much tomato you can tolerate in your food. So I'll start by blending everything together. I'm covering my microwave with this cardboard so that you're not seeing the reflection of my messy kitchen. So I'll blend everything together, and once everything is well blended, I'll fry the tomato sauce in this pot. I'll start by adding oil. Like I said as well, you can use more or less of the oil depending on how much oil you can tolerate in your food. And I'll start by frying my spices before adding the tomato sauce. This is the curry and this is thyme. I'll be frying the two in the oil before I add my tomato sauce in it. Frying spices make them more intense, so you don't have to use too much before you get their taste and scent out. So I don't measure my time and I don't measure the curry. I just put how much I feel I need, something like that, because I'm used to doing it all the time. So I'll just put it in the oil. I'll let them fry really well before I put in the tomato sauce. Once the oil is really hot, I'll then put in the tomato sauce and let it cook, not fry. If you like frying food, you can fry it and put more oil and let it fry. I'll just let mine cook for a few minutes, then I'll add the seasoning, which is the Maggi and the salt. I'm using 5 cubes of Maggi. If you're using no chicken, that means you'll be using like 2.5 of the no chicken, because it comes in pairs. So I'll be using 5 cubes of the Maggi, then I'll put it in the tomato sauce, and I'll be using a little bit of the salt as well. Then I'll mix everything together. I'll make sure everything is well mixed properly. Then I will taste it to see if I'm okay with the taste of it. If I need more Maggi, I'll add. If I need more salt, I'll add. Usually I don't need more. Then I'll cover it up and let it cook more, not fry. I don't fry it, I just let it cook. If you want to fry it, like I said, you have to add more oil to it. So this is the rice I'm using for my jollof rice. It's the Island Sun Easy Cook rice. You can use basmati as well. I'll be bringing out my basmati jollof rice recipe very soon too. So this is the easy cook rice, that Nigerian long grain rice that they say they sell here, which is, even though it's not really long grain, it's this short grain rice that they sell here that they call long grain. So I'm using 1.5 tin of that rice. In Nigeria, we use like this milk tin, but I don't have milk tin. I have these tomato tins. So that's what I used to take the measurement of my grains. Then I'll add hot water in there to parboil it. You can also cook the rice on fire. Just put it in another pot and let it parboil. I'll just put hot water in it here, and it will parboil really well as well. Then I'll cover it up and I'll let it really parboil. So this is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes later. The rice has really not cooked, but parboiled, and it's soft enough for me to use. If you're using basmati rice, you won't let it parboil as much as this soft green rice. The rice to be cooked enough to be able to, you can break it, not easily break it into two. It will take a little bit of pressure for it to break it, but at least you can still break it. So this is the sauce. I've drained the rice, I've rinsed it with cold water, and I've put it in this sieve to drain out any excess water it may have in it. Then I'll put the rice in this tomato sauce, and I'll start by mixing everything together. I'll make sure every bit of the rice mix with every bit of the tomato sauce. So that is what I'm doing right here. Once I've mixed it really well, I'll reduce my the temperature of my cooker from about 6 to around 5. Then I'll let it cook. I want it to cook fast but not too fast, because I want all the water to all the water to drain really fast and go into the rice, but not too fast. So like about 5-10 minutes later, I'm okay with the way it's cooked. Then I'll mix it again. As you can see, all the water has really gone into the rice, and as you can see, I didn't add any more water. I didn't add any water to my tomato sauce at all. Then I'll take kitchen foil and I'll fold it into about 5 or 6, and I'll use it to cover the rice to steam it up. This is the only thing I will do throughout. I'll just steam it for the rest of the cooking, and I'll reduce the temperature from that 5 to about 3 or 2. Most of the time I leave it at 2 so that it will take a long time for the rice to cook. And after about 20-30 minutes, the rice would have cooked really well. All the sauce would have gone into the rice, and the rice would have been soft really well for you to eat. So that is all I do, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you like to see my basmati jollof rice recipe too, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the description box below. Okay, so this is the rice after I've served it. I'll be eating it with chicken and salad, just carrots and lettuce and mayonnaise. So I will show you the rice. As you can see, it's easily separated. It's not sticky or mushy together. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.